Good Tuesday morning, everybody. Cecil Pearson Jr. coming to you live here on YouTube. I hope each and every one of you are just as blessed as I am. I know I am certainly blessed to be here this morning, especially after what happened last night. I got my chest tubes tangled up in the bathroom and almost ripped them out. It was a new expression of pain that's unlike anything I have ever felt. But God got me through it. The tubes are safe. Bleeding is minimal. And I'm all right. And that's what counts. But I am certainly blessed. Title of today's message is A View from the Throne. We're going to have a look at that in just a little bit. Hello, Van Cleef, Lisa, Logan, Neil, Frank, Janet, Austin. He's my hope. Kay, Evan, good to see y'all. I'm gonna have a little. We're gonna have a little melodrama today. Oh, Sister Chrissy, Graham, good to see y'all. Oh, Debbie. Oh, my goodness. Oh. Hello, Logan, Glenda. All right, let's just get on into this. I want y'all to use your imagination again this morning. I love making you think for a minute, see? It's good for you. I want you parents to imagine, and I want you children to imagine your parents, and I want you parents to imagine your children. I want you to imagine that you're flipping through the channels on the TV, trying to find something to watch. And a breaking news story comes on. And there you see your child being beaten and tortured. There you see your mother or your father being beaten and tortured on live television. You can't do anything to stop it. It's just something you're being forced to watch. And then you see that child or that parent put to death right in front of you. Imagine the anger and the sorrow and the hurt and the mental anguish that would build inside of you in an instant. Now be God. Think of how it would be at that moment to be the most powerful in the entire everything. The universe, all of the universes, and now you've just had to watch your child suffer unconscionable pain and anguish and then die at the hands of the enemy. How do you think you'd take it? You're a human. And you love your child. Oh, man. Is chat working? Because it don't seem to be on my end. Yeah, I guess it is. You're human. And you love your child so much that the only thing you would be able to think of is to get in there and to stop that pain and even take that child's life, that child's place, so that they wouldn't take its life. If you know this, and you know to do good things for your child, how much more does God know? How better than God? But people wonder, why did God just sit there and let it happen? God didn't just sit there and let it happen. There were signs all over the place that he was madder than fire. Let's read about them signs, shall we? In a minute. God found it. Luke chapter 23, verses 44 through 46. And it was about the 6th hour, and there was a darkness over the earth until the 9th hour. And the sun was darkened, and the veil of the temple was rent in the midst. And when Jesus had cried out with a loud voice, he said, Father, into thy hands I commend my spirit. And having said thus, he gave up the ghost. Hello, Denise. An earthquake hit, split the temple in half, including the veil, going into the Holy of Holies. That's enough, devil! Gosh! Well, we'll just sit here till it's done. I got nothing else to do. I got nowhere else to be, and people can fast forward when they watch it on rerun. So keep it up, devil. Go ahead. You're not going to stop a thing. Nothing. This is so much fun. I'll tell you, if I have much more fun, I won't know what to do with myself. I will say this while we're waiting. Somebody asked me why I refuse to answer emails anymore. I'm not going to answer emails anymore unless I know your email personally. Too many trolls. Trolls make up garbage. In an attempt to waste my time. So the next time you get mad at somebody, or next time you want to get mad at me for not answering your email, blame the trolls. I answered them until they started wasting my time. My time is too valuable. And I'm just not doing it. So if you send something out and you don't get a response from me, that's why. Blame a troll. Because I'm not answering any email that I don't personally recognize. And I've got an email address book. And if it don't pop in that address book, you ain't get an answer. So trolls making up new emails, save your time. Because you're not getting an answer. How about that? But now let's look at what happened. The sun stopped shining. For 3 hours, there was no light on the earth. 3 hours. The sun refused to shine. And it's because God the Father couldn't look on sin. He had to turn his back. Well, Jesus never sinned. No, he didn't. But he bore the sins of the world on his back and on his shoulders. He didn't just bear sins he committed because he didn't commit any. He bore the sins of the entire world, past, present and future from his moment. And God couldn't look at that. I guess God was kind of ticked off that the Jews rejected Jesus. Because if they had accepted Jesus, then he wouldn't have had to die. But they didn't accept Jesus, so he had to die. So to prove they no longer needed that high priest and the sacrifices, God rent the temple in half. And he gave us access to the Holy of Holies. By the blood of Jesus Christ, we can go to him and just ask for forgiveness. The sacrifice has already been made. You can think about that for a minute now. Brother Cecil, I'm going through a lot of bad in my life. I'm heartbroken. I'm sick. My body's busted up. I got all manner of diseases. And you think you got the market cornered on bad days? You think you're the only person that has a bad day or a bad few days or a bad week, even a bad month? There's no boy I know he got in the car wreck and it messed his mind up. It left him with the mindset of a 17-year-old child. This boy go out the way to help anybody. but he's easily swayed, just like a 17-year-old kid would be. Easily swayed. One day I'd just come in from work. His children were outside playing. He went in, took a shower. He came out of the shower, and his wife said, "I need you to run back up to the dollar store and get some milk and bread." He said, "Okay." Got in the truck, backed up, ran over and killed his 18-month-old son. He didn't even know the boy was outside. Ran over him and killed him. For 10 years, this man could not function. He could not leave his home. He could not hear the sound of a diesel vehicle. And when he did, he would weep and scream. This man loved his child. I love this man. I know him personally, like I said. He's a really close friend of mine. God moved on him one day, and something bad happened to his brother that required this man to leave his home to take care of his brother. That required this man to drive a vehicle again to get his brother to a hospital because there was no time to wait on an ambulance. God brought him out. The devil locked him up for 10 years, locked away this servant that would do anything to help anybody. The devil locked him up for 10 years, but God brought him out through love. Through love. I was with that man. When we got the search and rescue call that his children had been involved in a bad wreck. Both of them had to be flown out to separate trauma centers. They were in bad shape. This man took me by the hands, standing there watching the helicopter take off with his child. He took me by the hand and said, "I can't be locked up no more. Please pray with me that my boys will be okay." And we did. You want to know what happened? When the helicopter touched down in both Louisville and in Lexington, both those boys were fine. The trauma surgeons wanted to know why they had been flown to them by helicopter. God heal them boys on that chopper. So when you think you're going through something awful, I'd like you to stop for a minute and consider the beating that Jesus took. I'd like you to consider the nails, the crown of thorns, and the spear that Jesus took. Compare it to what you're going through and see if you think God can handle it. And if you think God can handle it, give it to him. Give it to him and let him have it. Let him handle it. Me and old Gerald's best of friends. Like I say, I love that man. And that man loves me. We're the best of friends. Brothers. I don't get to see Gerald anymore. He's married and lives in another town now. But not a day goes by that I don't think about him. Because he's a good friend. And the number of them I got, I can count on one hand. Well, that heartache that you carry that never went away, you gotta give it away. You gotta give it away. Lay it down at the feet of Jesus. Each and every time you pray, you gotta give it away. Just give it away. Give it away and let God have it. Give it away, don't pick it up. Give it away, walk away from it. Give it away, don't dare be stuck. Just give it away. Yeah, give it away. You gotta give it away. How is it the rap song says it? Give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give it away, give it away, give it away now. I'll give it away, give it away, give it away now. Give away them troubles. Give away those troubles. Give away those trials. Say, God, I don't need these troubles and trials. Here, they belong to you. And watch God take them, ball them up, throw them in the trash. Why? Because he's a big God, and he can handle anything and everything that comes your way. Even when you can't, he can. Guys, I love you. Not nearly as much as God, but I love you. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. If you haven't hit the thumbs up button, hit it. Help us out. with the YouTube algorithm. Help get the video in front of more people. Share the channel, share the video. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It's the little bell icon. Click all. You'll be notified when I go live or upload video. So must not have enjoyed it because no thumbs up extra. All right, then. Thank you for the super chat to come in. That's how we eat. I'm not going through it today. If you want to support the ministry and my family, how to do so is down in the description of every video. We appreciate it. I love you guys, not nearly as much as God. But I'll see y'all tomorrow.